What is up, all you awesome humans out there? So today we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. We're going to be talking about my ankle recovery from my video where I totally wrecked it. And we're also going to be just, bullshitting. I want to see how all of you are doing. I want to talk to all of you supporters of mine. I want to see what your opinions are. I want to answer your questions, whether they're about skateboarding or about me personally. And, just kind of talk and chit chat. So if you have any questions now or later, just drop them down in the comments and let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to discuss is shoes. So I recently rolled my ankle trying to do a heel flip off of a 1 foot ledge. It's not a ginormous ledge, but when you're trying to get back into doing flip tricks off of stuff, it's good to build your way up. And I got comfortable doing kick flips off of that ledge, and it's really a nice ledge. I mean, it really is. It's right behind my local post office, and the post office people are awesome. Like, usually I'm used to getting kicked out of places, but at this post office, they're totally awesome, and they're smiling, waving. They're like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? Did you get the trick yet?" And I'm just like, "No, I haven't got it yet." Oh, that sucks when you gotta tell people that. Especially when you spend a long time at the spot, like it's just a heel flip. I can land a heel flip, but I think what I'm doing is I'm leaning too far forward and not staying centered above the board. And I think that what that's doing is pushing the board behind me when I do the heel flip and then try to catch it. So, Anyway, so I ended up rolling my ankle. If you've seen the video, you know. If you haven't seen the video, go ahead and go back into my channel and check out my most recent skate edit. Not the GL2 number 4, but the one after that. It may be called How to Properly Wreck Yourself. So because of that ankle roll, my wife was like, "Look, you can't be breaking your ankle, so, or your leg, or whatever damage you may cause. You can't permanently or long-term hurt yourself. I need you around too much." I have a child who I have to lift and carry around because he can't help himself. So I have to find a way to better support my ankles while I skate. Everybody knows what the solution is. This is not the solution. As much as I love these New Balances, they're 379, New Balance numeric 379, beautiful shoe. I mean, I absolutely love it. I've skated in it a few times. I've walked around in it a lot, and the sole is still has a lot of resistance when I bend it. It has enough flex, but the sole of this thing is real firm. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I cannot skate in it because I don't have any ankle support in it. Look at that. That just goes right below my ankle bone right there. That's no good for me. So I'm back to skating these. They are the Nike SB Portmore Mids. They are an amazing shoe in my opinion. I absolutely love these shoes. They are so comfortable. They do support my ankle a little bit more, significantly more than the New Balances that I just showed you. I love them. I've got my Jaws footprint insoles in there, and I gotta say, I had those in my New Balances as well, and when I hit the board primo on that heel flip that I hurt my ankle on, like you could see where I was about to catch primo, and I did, and when I did, I tried to correct it, and that's where I just hit my ankle. So these Portmore Mids are, they've got the nice cushion around here, and another really cool thing I love about these shoes is the tongue is like an elastic, a piece of elastic with some cushion that goes all the way down into the shoe. So it's almost like, I guess you could say like a slipper. It's pretty sick. And now this does have more flex. Look at how much easier that is. It's flimsy, a lot more flimsy than the New Balance 379 that I showed you, but it's a really nice shoe, and it's lightweight, and it is comfortable, especially with the footprint insoles in there. So I don't really have too much complaining to do about these. Plus, they look really good if you've got your pants cuffed. so damn steezy in these fucking shoes. So there's not much to say about these. They're just a pair of Nike mids. I mean, you know, they look about like every single pair of mid-top Nikes that you can get, really. I mean, unless you're playing in basketball shoes or something. But when it comes to your standard, just, you know, tennis shoe style skate shoe, it's a Nike, you know. Something I do notice is they do wear out pretty quick in comparison to the New Balance suede. Of course, I don't believe this is suede. It might be suede. I don't know what this smoother material is. This is suede. I don't know about this, but overall, good shoe. Just the material wears out. So that's for my kick flips. And this is where in one of my other videos, I did the splits when I was trying to do tricks off of this ramp, this concrete wheelchair ramp. I was rolling up it and doing like 180s and ollies off of it, and when I did the splits, my foot dragged along the concrete, just dragged across the concrete, and that concrete was so crusty, it caused that inside shoe wear, which went right through the stitching, by the way. So I don't know, maybe if you skate a lot more, if you skate a lot harder than me, maybe not skate this shoe. Find one a little bit more durable. So I also plan on getting another high top mid shoe after I break these in a little bit more, wear these out a little bit more, these Nikes. Here's a picture of them on the screen right here. They are the Emerica Omen High sneakers, white and green, men's high top skate shoe. I mean, that's what the eBay description says. So that's the shoe that I plan on getting next. I'm hoping that, I've never skated Emericas, I'm hoping that they will be good. Which, considering their skate team, I mean, come on now. Let's be real. I do believe some Toy Machine skaters ride for Emerica as well, and if that's the case, I mean, I'm a Toy Machine fan personally, so that's pretty sick. So besides all of the ankle support, ankle recovery, going back to land that heel flip, I've got some other stuff that I'm working on, and it involves community kind of support and community outreach. So I have a stack of decks right over here on the other side of my desk, and I have some parts that were basically donated to me, just given to me, brand new parts. I'm going to be handing out some 825 completes and 825 decks. And the decks, whoever I give the decks to, I'm gonna send them over to the Pointer Bros shop about 30 minutes away, so that they can get all the parts to make that a complete. But I want to bring the skateboarding community back in this town. Before the recession hit back in the day, this town, we had a solid community, and we had a skate park. It was an old school park, but we had a skate park and we had a community for it. So my goal is to bring that skate park back, bring that skate community back, and as well as help the BMX community. I want us to all kind of work together. I want us to grow back to what we were, and I want to see that life be brought back into my hometown here. I remember when the recession hit and a lot of people lost their jobs. Drugs ended up being a huge problem, probably caused by depression and kind of feeling hopeless, helpless, you know, just feeling screwed over by the company you worked for so many years. A lot of people got done wrong. This town is starting to heal, and I want to help it heal the only way I know how, and that's, you know, skateboarding. That's all I know. That's all I've ever done in my life, is hold a camera and push a board. That's all I've ever been good at, is that right there. That's it. So I'm going to use it to make a difference in my community. I'm going to hand out some of those boards. I'm going to, you know, set up little game of skate contests. I'm going to do a lot of fun stuff. I want to involve some of the community people, like some of the new skateboarders that I'm going to create by giving them boards, you know, older teenagers, 16, 17. I'm going to involve them in my YouTube content, you know, so long as, you know, I have permission, obviously. I know the rules, people. No need to trip on it. So I want to involve them in what I know how to do, you know, with the cameras and the skateboarding. I want to encourage them to set goals, and I want to help them to have something to look forward to, something to work towards. And so that's why I made a merch shop. I know what y'all are thinking. It's like, come on man, a merch shop, ain't there enough content creators with that crap? Yeah, there is, but the difference is I'm using mine actually for good. I know there are good content creators out there who do use their products for good, but not all of them. For me, I've always been about making sure that I take into consideration doing something positive for others. I need to do something positive for others. When I have good fortune, other people around me, I want them to experience that good fortune as well. Yeah, I've always been like that. So I always wanted to make sure that if somebody out there, you know, is working hard and being positive and trying to make a difference in their life, or trying to make a positive change in their community, or if somebody's down on their luck and just needs something, you know, positive in their life, I want to be there to make that difference. So I'm gonna start selling merch, and 50% of all of that profit is gonna start going directly into my community. The things I will be doing with that 50% are rider support. I want to support the BMX and skateboarding community here in this town. I want to make sure that I can help get people boards, get people bikes. If they want to be content creators, I want to make sure that I can help like pay for a camera, a starter camera. I want to be able to, you know, provide like, I always carry snacks in my backpack because I love to snack. So I want to be able to like pack snacks, maybe pack a cooler, pull out the old Ramp Tech ramps and bring them to the park and make, you know, just videos of me and some locals skateboarding and learning new tricks on the ramps and stuff. So that's why I'm creating a merch shop. I'm gonna make a difference in this community, and I'm gonna make this community more positive and more fun. I've made the paper twice for just being an absolutely positive, motivating person. Here's one of the things. It's Local Man Creates a Petition to Shred. I am working really hard on getting this skate park built here. I'm in this kind of awkward point where I have to wait on the local government to do their part, but it's looking like we're gonna get a skate park like next year or the year after. It takes all, you got to get through all the paperwork, but the mayor's in my inbox and it's looking like it's actually gonna happen. So I'm like, yeah, all right. It's gonna be built by Hunger Skate Parks. They built the Newcastle Park I went to. Oh my God, they have such great concrete, good coping. It's their ledges are perfect. That ledge that they had at the Newcastle Park was long and it was the perfect height. It was a fun ledge. I could have skated that all damn day, but my brother was like, hey dude, I gotta go home. So I was like, fair enough. So I've got the skate park thing going on, and I made the paper just because I answered what is your pet peeve question for the cyber question in the newspaper. And my thing was like, you know, people act like kindness and courtesy and patience are like, you know, too hard to express or like an inconvenience. And that it's not that hard to be kind to others, smile, and open a door. Which it's not. It's really not hard to just smile at someone, you know, as they're passing by. That smile may be that positive, you know, that you smiling at somebody may be the positivity that could stop somebody from doing something bad to themselves or others. So I haven't shut the hell up about, you know, the whole positivity thing. So now it's time to show you some of the products that I have right now in my store, and I'm going to, you know, kind of go over each of them. So, okay, open up this spot for it. So this first shirt is In Crust We Trust with the whole One More Try gold badge at the bottom, and it's kind of like a East Coast thing. I feel like I don't think that West Coast people have to deal with the crust as much as the East Coast people do. I'm sure there is plenty of crusty spots on the West Coast, but you don't have the winter damage that we get over here. So everybody knows I skate crusty spots, so for all you people that love to skate the crusty spots as much as you like to skate the smooth spots, In Crust We Trust. We are not afraid to go out there and skate the most sketchy, crusty spots because we love skateboarding and we want to skate everything. If you like this, it comes in like a hoodie, it comes in a t-shirt, it comes in men's, women's, unisex, like all of that stuff. It comes in all of the basic standard clothing methods, and I might even put it on a portable like metal water bottle. So I might do that right after this video. So I tweaked up and kind of changed up a piece of vector art, or like whatever you want to call it. It was like free to use art on this free to use website, and I changed it up significantly. There's a lot of things I changed about this to make it my own thing, and it's just this punk rocker who's looking like a Sid Vicious type dude. He's got like, you know, tight leather pants and a t-shirt that says like "one more try." He's got the whole like be different thing going on with a notebook paper. He's like running around like, you know, like, be different, yeah, you know, like don't be like everybody else, don't follow trends, just do you. Like I feel that shit because I've always tried to be myself 100%. I've always tried to be absolutely positively me, no matter if other people think that it's like okay, because you know there's a lot of closed-minded people in the world, and you can't let those closed-minded people control who you are, because they're nothing but a fraction of your life, if that. They're a speck on the map that is your life. For example, if you're walking down the street and somebody sees something about you, say you have like, for example, I used to have a pink mohawk and snake bites. Well, I felt that shit at that point in time in my life. That was who I was at that point in time in my life, and I don't regret it. And so somebody sees me and they're like, oh, like what the hell is that boy doing to his face and his hair? Well, it's not that person's place to judge, and it's not my place to be offended. They can think whatever they want, but it's who I am at that point in time, and that's who I'm proud to be, because, hey, you know, life is a gift. Why stop and worry about other people's opinions? That's just like, that's lame. Don't worry about other people's opinions. You just be the best you can be. And that's kind of like what I thought about this graphic. It's like, he looks like a crazy-ass punk rocker carrying a Molotov cocktail and a sign that says "Be Different" on notebook paper. And it's like, yeah, like, you know, let that be the you on the inside. You know, let that fire burn, like that metaphorical Molotov cocktail. You know, spread your positivity and uniqueness, and be crazy looking if that's what you want to do. It's your life. Live it in the best way you know how. Let's see, I've got one more that I've got going on here, and this is me doing an indie grab over a 3-stair at my local, at one of my local churches. There's several churches in my town. A lot of them are really good churches, but it's got me doing an indie grab over it. It's got that GL2 look to it because I filmed it on the GL2 and took that screenshot. And I've got on the shirt, it says "Dream Too Big." Now I know it's kind of got that vibe like that hang in there picture you see in all of the therapy offices with the cat hanging on, but it's got kind of a more independent, crusty, like not so friendly looking. It's just got that rough around the edges skateboard vibe to it, because you know it's got some dude doing an indie grab over a stair set, you know, in baggy pants and, you know, old t-shirt with like shaggy hair. And it just says, you know, dream too big. And I do believe in that philosophy. I believe that you should dream too big, because the worst thing that could happen is you don't, you know, go as far as you would have hoped to, but you always get somewhere. And if you don't get anywhere, then you're just exactly where you were before, and at least you tried. So keep on keeping on. Dream too big. Set goals and keep building yourself up into this better person every day. And eventually, you know, you'll be able to indie grab over a stair set or whatever your goal is. So that's the whole purpose of this shirt. Now this shirt, as well as the shirt that I just had on the screen before, yes, they come in several different colors and sizes, and they come in hoodies and like t-shirts and different types of t-shirts, different kinds of hoodies. The one I showed before does also come on a water bottle to make a water bottle a little bit more fun. I know I always carry water when I'm out skating because hydration is important. So that's the products that I have in the store so far. There's different variations, tons of them on the shop. I will have the link in the description, so please check that out. And please, help me make a difference in my community. Grab a shirt, rock the merch, help me to help other people. Help me to help other people. It's as simple as that. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments, whether it be about skateboarding or about me personally. If you have questions that you need advice on, maybe I can help you. If not, maybe I can point you in the right direction. But either way, keep on skateboarding, keep on filming, keep on dreaming, people. And if you haven't, subscribed to my channel, subscribe, like this video if you haven't, because everybody knows by the time you get zoned in, you forget to like the video. So go ahead and subscribe. Alright, y'all. See you later. Peace.